I don't know if it was a conversation between Zaid and my grandma or my grandma and Marnie or how it happened, but I little less than a month into being at Peace for Kids, and I just turned 9. Shonda was gifted to me as a mentor. And even though she was not a child and she was not in the actual foster care system, she had an experience that was almost identical to mine because of different circumstances. And connect, like what I'd lost most was my mom. What connection I lost most was her. And so Shonda filled this amazing void that like no one will ever notice. But it was like a blessing, but to have somebody fill that void, and she's a stranger that just like loved me so much enough to like guide me throughout life. That's really pivotal. I don't know if my desire to give back came from Peace for Kids, because I know some of you know my grandmother, who is nothing but giving. So that kind of, I want to say, came from her, but to see that there were people who were willing to give back to kids who didn't have made me want to be one of those people, to be able to put that smile on the face that I had. Little things, because those little things matter. Being gifted Christmas gifts when your parents are in prison and you don't get no Christmas gifts, that changes your whole Christmas, So it's like, I just want to be a person that is able to like, give kids that space to have a life too. So everything isn't destroyed because of your parental circumstances.
A large part of everything that I do, I give back. I have to give back. I just gotta pay it forward. I have to help some cause or some initiative, because I know how much I needed, and I know how much someone helping me, even if it was, paying for my graduation, cap and gown, which Peace for Kids did, or, helping with school applications. The smallest thing can help make a huge difference. And so for me, just feeling blessed because of coming from where I came from and being able to be here to where I can give back, I've made it a priority and, of mine to do that, so it definitely has helped with my mindset and my mind frame about, helping others and giving back. I don't know if I had that before that. I think that was my first example of a program that did what Peace for Kids did. And so I was aware of like, I was more aware of what was going on outside of my circumstance.
I'm going to piggyback off of her because she paid for me to go to school a couple years ago. That was straight off of Angelica. And I was frantic. I was losing my mind. I didn't know exactly what I was going to do, but I was ready to be done if that was what they wanted me to do. And so I just want to say that to you, Angelica. I was 8 years old watching you do poetry in front of Peace for Kids, and like, it's amazing to see you be where you are now. It's inspirational, and it really shows the power of one, resilience, because you I think you had a poem once and you were talking about, like you redid Tupac's "A Rose That Grew from a Concrete." You were young, but you did it. So you're able to help me. Peace for Kids was, because obviously all of us have been to traditional school, but for me, Peace for Kids was the first place where I really saw careers and not jobs. I saw people happy doing what they wanted to do. Like there was photographers coming in, and yeah, I knew people took pictures, but did I know like somebody was really just a photographer, and that's what they did when they woke up, and that's what they did when they like went to sleep. That's what they lived. Like, so I got this, from young. I tell people all the time, that's where I knew that creativity could be a career. You didn't have to just do the book thing. And I'm pretty sure I can say that for a lot of other youth, who've been to Peace for Kids, because we were exposed to so many different types of careers and different types of people. And, I remember one lady telling me, she said, I didn't go to college. I can't remember her name, but she said she didn't go to college, but she was like, doing what she wanted to do. And I really was like, like, wow, why didn't someone tell me that? Like, but that's a big part of career for Peace for Kids, was just the open-mindedness of, you don't have to just be a doctor, a lawyer, or a teacher. You can really be whatever it is that you want to be.